Beleza, Skate Tales! We're back in Brazil to meet a true street legend, Thiago Lemos. And we're here to find out what makes his skating so powerful. Let's go! Raised by the streets and fueled by a dream, Thiago Lemos hustled his way from the small town of Jaguariúna to the global stage. But before the legendary switchback tails and signature shoes, we've been given exclusive access to dive into Thiago's untold story, an underdog tale of a kid chasing something bigger. This is how Thiago turned his dream into a reality. And you started skating here?
Yeah, I started skating here when I was 10 years old.
This is like a 90s skate park, right?
Yeah. The legend of Jaguariúna. Caralho.
Começamos a andar de skate junto, né? Ele era um moleque dedicado, ele era um moleque sempre, tipo, 100% skate. Onde você via ele tava de skate, ele nunca tava sem skate. Aí a pista, ela abria 8 horas. Aí umas 7 e pouquinho, a gente tava na pista sentada ali já esperando. E aí o senhorzinho aparecia, aí nós já falava, ô, você tá atrasado, nós queremos andar de skate.
Thiago, the vert skater.
I thought I was gonna fall the 50, bro. Oh, they switch from here, like, easy like that? My first skateboard, my brother got a skateboard for me, and then I didn't have money to buy things to make the kites. And then I sold the skateboard so cheap just to buy the line, the papers, everything to make the kites.
So is this a hobby that you have?
Yeah, I grew up with this thing.
Oh, it's a culture?
Yeah, it's a culture like in Brazil, like in the ghettos, you know,
Yeah. In the favela?
in the favelas. And then the kite season was gone, and then I want to skate. Then I was like, no.
I failed. I tried to make it, but it was all completely crooked, so the homie's gonna hook it up right here.
I was just showing up to the skate park every day and watching people skate. And then when they change a board, I ask, yo, can I have this board, you know?
Looking good?
I got my own skateboard, like from all the people that helped me, give me old board, old wheels. And then I start skating and then never did that again, no, never quit, never stopped.
Arts and crafts with Thiago Lemos. Look at that. How do you control this thing?
Like you need to know these techniques, like to do a trick, like you need to do this and then send some lines. And then you hold it, and then when you get close, you...
There's a tree though.
And then he come back and...
Can't believe it's working.
Yeah, he's getting the techniques. He's getting the technique.
Right. Well, that was a good time. But the wind is over, so the fun is over too. Time to get back to more skating.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
What a day, what a day.
Never been done, never been done.
Thiago!
Yeah, my G, fuck yeah.
Foi, mais um.
Aê, cara. Kick flip, thanks, G. E aí, pai? Vem?
Tá um posando.
Não dá nada, tá de boa. Esse é o Madars, lá da Europa, lá.
Letônia.
Letônia, de Letônia.
You grew up in this house?
Yeah, I grew up in this house. Have some trophies here from contests
Oh
from
my
back in the day.
God, what a champion. Yeah, this guy.
This was just to survive, like, you know, go to the contest. Just with the on-way ticket. and then you have to make it happen.
A gente também vivia muito na rua, a gente pedia dinheiro na rua para arrumar o campeonato, o dinheiro só de ida, para ir para uma cidade que nem sabia onde que era. E aí a gente ganhava lá alguma coisa na premiação lá, vendia e fazia o dinheiro de volta para a cidade.
We had to make it happen somehow to go back home, so that's how I got better. I used to live in this room, me, my brother and my sister, in this room.
Situação financeira na época não era boa, né? Eu também não gostava que ele estava no skate naquela época. Eu não sabia, né? E um dia teve uma pessoa lá da pista de skate que falou para mim falou, Thiago vai ser profissional, hein, do skate. Eu falei, será?
King of the skate park. That's funny, bro.
King of Brazil. Wow. So which trophy is most important to you?
This one is like 2011, my first time in US. I got this in Tampa. I won this.
Tight.
Yeah, so they paid for me to go back the next year and skate Tampa again.
Oh, okay.
Random.
Crowd's favorite. My favorite.
Really my favorite. Thank you.
I love Thiago.
I love you too, brother.
So we've seen where Thiago comes from. Now let's go to the big city of Sao Paulo to see where the journey continued. Estação Conceição.
Yeah.
What is this place?
This is a very special place for us. We have a lot of good memories here, and we enjoy so much that we don't want to leave, so we just stay here, everyone together, skating. And then when we're tired, we sit under the stairs, all together, kind of like sleep, and then just put the board here and lay on the board, you know.
Under this thing?
Yeah, we didn't have money, we didn't have like almost nothing, but we were so happy, like enjoying this moment together. Like it was amazing, you know. It was made him who I am today, you know.
It's like a vida de vagabundo.
It's exactly.
Vagabundo.
Vagabundo de rua. Exactly.
O Thiago nasceu com força de vontade, com muita garra, tá ligado? E ele se dedica pra ele estar onde ele tá hoje, tá ligado?
A história dele é totalmente superação e dedicação. Até ele vir lá do interior, vir pra cá, deixar a família dele lá, deixar a área de conforto dele e enfrentar tudo que foi aqui na cidade de São Paulo, né? Difícil, porque naquela época mesmo não tinha ninguém que ajudava a gente, assim, né? Era tudo a nossa força de vontade de ir atrás do nosso sonho, de conquistar as paradas. Aí a gente andava, tipo, 12 horas por dia, sem comer, sem nada, tipo, indo pra todos os lugares dessa cidade.
And this, like every single day, until I met Castillo, and then I never sleep in the street anymore. My homie Fabio Madars.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I met him when I was staying in São Paulo for a while. He was already a pro skater. He always helps so many people that come like from outside, like me.
Ele tinha na época uns 14, 15 anos. E eu já olhei assim e já falei, meu, esse moleque é diferente, tudo. Ele, nesse meio tempo, ele não tinha lugar pra ficar. Ficou em casa, vou ficar 3 dias, 4 dias, acabou ficando 1 mês, 2 meses. Fez entrevista pra revista, fez vídeo. Acabamos tirando o passaporte dele, a documentação dele, pra ele viajar. Então, cara, foi um meio tempo assim, foi muito positivo, foi muito style.
Seeing him skate live, it was just one of those things where you just know. It's just, there's something there that you can't explain, but you know that is special. Only a couple tricks, and you already know, like, this is it. Like, he has something that nobody else has.
I grew up watching Alex Carolino, Rodrigo Peterson, Rodrigo TX, all these guys that had a lot of pop, and then like I wanna do tricks like them, like with pop and skate tall ledges.
He wants to pay homage to the OGs and to the skaters that created what everybody's enjoying these days.
Yeah, I started skating in 2000, you know, and at that time, everyone was wearing baggy pants. That was how I wanna look like in a skateboarding, you know.
He doesn't care about trends. If he wants to push Sweet Mongo, you're never gonna stop him because he thinks it's cool and he's gonna make it look cool.
We just got here to Museo de Piranga, and just as we got here, I'm on top of the hill, and I decided to handstand down all the way to here. And Thiago said the hill is mellow, it's gonna be easy. And once I start going, I go so fast I can't even stop anymore, and I had to bail out at the bottom of the hill and flew, hit my head, and now this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh no. She got a little distracted over there, huh?
Ah, ele é um guerreiro, mano. Através dele, muitas crianças se empoderou nisso, falou mesmo, eu nascendo pobre, sem dinheiro, eu posso conquistar o mundo, eu posso ter tudo através do esporte, através do skate. Acho que ele foi um marco disso.
Tipo, conseguiu trazer toda essa essência do Brasil e mostrar isso lá fora, mostrar isso pra quem ama o skate.
Ver o Thiago chegar nesse lugar é um sonho de todos se realizando. Então, na hora que você vê o cara num videogame, cara, ou você vê tipo um Pro Model, sabe, em todos os lugares você vê um Pro Model do irmão seu, cara, isso daí você fala, pô, meu, chegou.
Being recognized worldwide, he's still humble. He still sit down the streets and eats bologna sandwiches. He grew up skating the streets, like, so all those guys, they grew up together as family, looking after each other. So his friends are his family.
What does skateboarding mean to you?
Community, bringing people together, make a lot of friends for life. So special.
Caralho, never been done!
Pau de queijo.
Pão de queijo, cheese bread.
My favorite thing about Brazil. Thiago Lemos and pau de queijo.